Okay, back again. This time I'm going to talk Walking Dead, Season 7 of The Walking Dead. And this is what I want to see throughout the course of Season 7. Okay? First of all, I want a couple episodes showing me life at the Sanctuary. Life as a savior. You know, show me that it's not all, and not everybody's all in on Negan. You know, there's some people that really, don't like him very much. And they just go along to get along because making waves usually ends up with you getting your face burnt or worse. So, I want to see that. I want to see Carl start to become a stone cold, cold-blooded killer. I want to see him stow away and make an attempt on Negan. Or an attempt to assassinate Negan. I want to see Daryl and Dwight pass that crossbow back at least one time. Because it looks like Dwight's going to have it to start Season 7. I like to see Daryl get it back. I don't want filler, obviously. But by filler, I don't mean, varying from the comic book. I'm fine with them changing course from the comic books. I just don't want them to, make episodes that mean nothing from last week and do nothing for next week. So that's where I'm at. Okay, if the episode falls in line with last week and helps next week's, then it's not filler, in my opinion. Whether it's different from the comic or not, I don't care. The show can go their own separate way. As long as each episode means something to the story, I'm cool. It's fine. This should be a very action-packed season, though. What else? Oh, I want to see somebody get Holly's comic book demise. All right? I don't care who. I want to see three of our survivors, not counting the premiere death or deaths, just from the rest of the season. What comes after Martial War and All Out War. I want 3 of our survivors to die at least. It's not very realistic or believable to see the hilltop and the kingdom taking all the losses, but yet our group magically survives again. I want to see more death this season. This is going to be a very action-packed season, especially going into All Out War. People are going to die, and it's not believable to think that it's just going to be everyone else that takes the losses and our group escapes unscathed again. Now, like I said, they don't have to be Rick and Carl and Michonne type characters. They don't have to be A-list members of the cast, but the Taras and the Rositas and the Eugenes and the Spencers and those type of people, kill them off. I mean, I'm fine with them killing the A-listers off. I've already talked about this. I prefer a revolving cast, okay? I didn't know who any of these fucking people were before I started watching The Walking Dead. And then I got to like them over, the seasons. And now I think they're great. I think they're good actors and actresses. But you know what? The people they bring on to replace them, I'll get attached to them too. When they bring on John Smith to replace, whoever, or Jane Smith or whoever, I'll develop a rapport with them and I'll eventually end up liking them too. So I am not worried about what happens to the show if Daryl dies. Okay? Maybe some Daryl fans, you ignorant bastards, will stop watching. That's your own fucking fault. I really don't care. If you're that fucking much of a dumb shit asshole that you would stop watching the show because your favorite character died, then you don't like the show. But I'm willing to bet, if I asked you though, do you watch Norman Reedus' other stuff, you'd probably be like, no, I just watched The Walking Dead. So really, you are a Walking Dead fan. You just don't want to see your favorite character die. Which I get it. I do. I'm not, I understand. I'm not like you. I don't care if I say kill them all. It's more exciting that way. Knowing that every time they go out, somebody could not make it back. I mean, I find that way more exciting. It gets a little unbelievable when they always go out and they always come back. They have all these close calls, but in the back of your mind, they're going to make it because it's Daryl. Oh, that's Glenn. He's going to make it. You know, that's Rick. He's fine. He's safe. None of these guys should be safe, ever. And I think we need to have a big-ass death, not counting the Negan thing, just to show us that nobody's safe. So, just my thoughts there. But I don't think we're going to get any major deaths after the premiere. Whoever dies in the premiere, I think that's going to be the only major death of the season. I think, everybody else are going to be B-list cast members, like I said. Tara and shit, Heath, and people like that. I don't think he's going to die. I ain't predicting that. Don't be like, misquote me and shit. What else do I want to see out of Season 7? I want to see Rick start to wither away, if I didn't say that already. I want to see him start to adapt his comic book physical condition. Not all at once, nothing noticeable. Just little things throughout this season, next season, Season 9. That way, come Season 10 or so, when we catch up to where we are in the comic books currently, we could be like, man, Rick sure did go downhill, didn't he, physically? Just methodically slow change in his physical condition. From getting beat up all the time. Life on the run. That kind of a lifestyle takes a toll on your body, especially, and Rick's not young. He's probably pushing 50 in the show, I would think, 45-ish. So, to go through that at that age, it's definitely harder on your body than it would be if you were in your 20s. You can't shake things off like that. You get knocked to the ground. You can't shake that off quite as fast in your 40s. I'm not 40 yet, but I'm pretty close. And I know when I fall down anymore, it hurts. I don't go play football on Sundays anymore. I promise you that much. All right, well, I think that's about it. If I think anything else, I'll do another video. But for now, that's it. You guys have a great day. Like it, share, and subscribe to my next video. I'm out. Whoops.